Today we begin our North American Champions League campaign. Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome back to Crazy Club here on Reesy. Hope you are all doing very well indeed. And yes, today we begin our Champions League campaign on Season 3 of Creator Club. Today may be our final season, depending on what happens. I kind of looked into the Champions League a little bit more, and I realised if you win this, you go into the World Club Championship. So if I win this, I keep saying it will be the final season, but I'm sure I'll be tempted just to play the World Club Championship as well with Reesy. But we're a million miles away from winning the Champions League. It was pointed out to me in the comments section that an MLS side hasn't won the North American Champions League since I think it was 2000. So we've got a job on our hands, and I mean, I don't know who's. Let's jump across now and have a look. I don't know. Is there a history? Past winners. Let's have a look. Anyone from the MLS rather? Apparently, runners up. America, Santos. Yeah, there's no one from the MLS that has won this for a very long time. Apparently, we was obviously not us, but Real Salt Lake City would have been the runners up in 2010-11 season. Montreal Impact got there, so Toronto's been to the final recently as well. So hopefully we can right that wrong and make sure there's an MLS club that are champions of the North American Champions League. But today, yes, as you can see, we've been drawn against Dominican Republic side rather, Xiaobo Football Club. I think it's pronounced Xiaobo. I have no idea. Xiaobo. Seabao, I'm going to go with whatever I said in the first place. Can't remember what I said now. Shabo, something like that. Anyway, I'm useless with names, you know that, and we'll just wing that, shall we? It's a Dominican Republic side, and yeah, it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into this. Let's show you a little bit what's happened in the transfers. But first of all, I was going to bring you a transfer special, wasn't I? But this starts. If you have a look at the schedule, this starts within the pre-season, the Champions League. First round, first leg and second leg, both in pre-season. So I thought I'd just give you this. I didn't want to give you a draft and transfer window and the two Champions League games before the MLS season actually kicks off, when we defend our crown, we defend the treble. And so I decided to come back now. I think that's the best thing to do. In terms of transfers, I'll let you know exactly what's happened, and in truth, not a lot, and which is one of the reasons why I was a little bit against doing anything with the draft in the end, because we only brought in this guy, Ken. It's another name that I'm going to absolutely just butcher. It's Trin Mandung. There we go. We'll go with Trin Mandung. He is a young centre-back. He's more natural as centre-back. He's accomplished right-back as well, as you can see. But yeah, he's got quite good attributes. He's only 21 years age. He fits the mould. He's got reasonably good potential, so he fits the mould of the club vision. Sign young players to sell for a profit, which we haven't actually sold anyone yet for a profit, other than Justin Glad, who went back to the Premier League. But he looks a good player. He's someone that gives us a bit of depth at centre-back, which we do desperately need this season, because we were a bit light there. Luke Thomas is a guy coming from Barnsley. He is a winger, and I was after someone. This was a key area to come in, and because when Rusnak is not there, we haven't got anyone decent that we can rely on, really, that will fill the inverted winger slot on the right hand side of the pitch. And this guy comes in, Luke Thomas. We signed him for, let me find out. Yeah, we signed him for £450,000 from Barnsley. He's worth just under $1 million. He is going to be used quite a lot, I think. There's going to be a bit of rotation. We want to do well in the US Cup this year. That is the main priority. This is the Champions League. MLS been there and done that now. So I want to focus on the cup competitions for sure. Let's get straight into the Xiaobo game. That's what we'll go with. So, new face you can see in there as well is Philippe Saravia. He's a new old face, if that makes sense, because he was with us, wasn't he? In the first season, we brought him in. He disappointed. Well, he went to the B team and he played exceptionally well. Now he's a 4-star rating player. He is coming in. And hopefully he'll get himself. He does well here. He'll get himself a slot in the MLS side, because we've got currently, I think it is 9 out of 7 international slots at the minute in the first team. So we are going to have to leave out a couple of internationals for sure. So he gets his opportunity. I'd like to bring him in. Gets his opportunity to stay on the left hand side of the attacking midfield. So this is the team. It's O'Leary, Powder, Phillips, Bessler, Toya, Everton, Luis, Pasuelo, Saravia, Igor, Rusnak and Carranza. Thomas is unregistered. We can't register him for the Champions League. The squad was already registered and we can't adjust it at the moment. Hopefully if we progress we can, but we'll see how it goes. But this is the side we've gone with. And weirdly as well, before I go into that, look at the opposition instructions. Show on to weak foot. Literally the whole team barring 3 of them. So 9 of the first 11 can't kick with their weak foot, which is interesting. So I've never had experienced that before. As I was going through, I was like, surely not. That's got to be a bug if it's all of them. But there are a few who can kick with both feet. But so we're going to put them all on the weak foot, apparently. So we're going to go with this team. Hopefully we can get auto number. We're not too bothered about their numbers. A couple of youngsters on the bench as well. And let's get going in the Champions League, guys. This will be fantastic. If we can win this, it will be terrific. We are going to say, I expect nothing but a win. Why not? That's what I'm going with. It wasn't recommended, and it probably not usually is recommended, but we're going to go with it. And we are underway here at in the Dominican Republic, away at Shelbao. I don't know. I guess away goals are a thing in this competition. I'm not too sure, if I'm honest with you, but we've had a fantastic start with Nick Bessler scoring our first Champions League goal, and that's a lovely header. Of course, Real Salt Lake City was a part of the Champions League a few years ago, but this is Reesy FC's first appearance in the Champions League, and it is a fantastic start for us. 1-0 here away in the Dominican Republic. You might have noticed we haven't actually got rid of anybody as well in that transfer history screen, and yeah, at the minute we're not. We've got Douglas Martinez. He is up for loan list. He's someone. It's really hard to get rid of players. I can't literally sell players in the MLS. It's quite strange. We are relying on either loaning them or just waiving their contracts, and some of them you can't waiver the contracts. I'm not too sure why, but yeah, you can't do it. Maybe it will be another option again when we submit the MLS squad. Martinez, of course, he looked like a player that would play for us in the first year, but you know he didn't feature for us last year. We didn't register him for the squad, and he won't be registered this year either. I don't think we need him when we got Carranza and Sadiku up there as well. We're also missing. See, there's a lot to go over. This is why I just went into the game in the end, because we'd had about 10 minutes of me talking before seeing an actual game of football. Pasuelo into Saravia, who scores. I think he was offside. Apparently not. A lovely goal for him, working wonders for himself, doing himself no harm to get into my squad this year. And what was I about to say? I have literally no idea now. Kralak. Kralak was the man, was another piece of news. He is out injured for a few months, hence why he's not in this squad today. He is in the Champions League squad. We did register him just in case. That was a squad for the whole competition. I'm not sure exactly how it works again. So we have registered him for it, but yeah, he will be back in a few months' time. So he's going to miss a bit of a chunk of the start of the season. Saravia flicks the ball on Greer. Only out to Powder. Kay is out as well with a slight injury, but nothing too grueling on him. Powder's ball, and Rusnak is there to make it 3-0 to Reesy. This Champions League is a bit easy at the minute, isn't it? Why am I saying that? Why do I say that when we are known for conceding stupid goals? But it is 3-0. Powder working wonders down the left-hand side, and it was a great ball at the back post where Rusnak was there just to side-foot it home into the back of the net. Xiaobao 0, Reesy 3. I feel like I'm saying that name completely different every time. And this has just been, it's a bit like a glorified friendly so far. I mean, probably a reason why it's in pre-season. I mean, it's the competition. If the competition's like this, why has no MLS side won the competition since 2000? It is a bit ridiculous, and we're going to tell them we're happy with how it's going. Do we rest a couple of players? I mean, how many subs do you even get? Not too sure. I might give a couple of debuts out here. Let's bring Bessler off and put Trin Mandung on. And also, do we need to look at anybody else? I might give... just in case it's the 3, we'll just make the one change. I don't like changing the centre-back, but they haven't even had a shot yet, so surely they're not going to go and score 3 goals in the second half. Powder to Igor. Powder again on the ball. I mean, I was even planning on showing you the second leg, but if it's a ridiculous scoreline, perhaps we won't, because if we breeze them away from home, surely we'll get the job done at home and it'll be a bit of a breeze as well. Everton back to Pozuelo, plays a lovely ball out to Toya, who's just about fit for today's game. He was also carrying an injury. He's recommended to play 75 minutes. We won't play him the full game. And Saravi is there. This time the goal's disallowed. And let's have a look at this one. I wasn't too sure if that was offside, you know. Everton's ball. Igor. Why is that offside? It's another one of them silly ones, isn't it? That was definitely not offside. We saw a few of them, didn't we, in the playoffs, in the MLS Cup game. One of them games anyway. And that was never an offside. The player wasn't interfering with play at all. And that should have been 4-0. Toya on the ball now. We're coming up to the hour mark. Good play. Trin Mandung is getting himself involved. Ball's played into Saravia, who can't get himself there. Ball back in again from Toya, I think it was this time. We're still putting a lot of pressure on them. And here is his dung to Phillips, to Pozuelo. Trying to look at the ratings down the bottom to see Saravia's rating. He's got a 7.1. He's had a fantastic game today. And he already, I know it's easy opposition again, which I'm shocked at, but he already looks like he's going to be a part of my MLS squad this season. Rusnak makes it 4-0, and it is 4 away goals before the hour mark, which is terrific. Saravia, Igor, Pozuelo with the lovely ball over the top, and Rusnak was there to slot home. I'm not looking to make major changes to this squad. I don't really feel the need to. Hence why only one draft player come in. We skipped the other drafts because there's no one that was that's going to be so game changing for us. We've got a good squad. We've won the treble. Why do we need to make too many changes? I was going to bring Rusnak off there, but he's on a hat trick, so I won't be doing that. Sadiku can come on for Carranza, and I might also. We'll give a youngster a go. Merrin for Igor. Brown for Igor. See what he's like. Just slot him up to the attacking midfield role and see what he can do in today's game. Powder to whip the ball in, he does. Phillips is there as a header. It's 5-0. And as we're doing this, honestly, I don't think there's any point showing you the second leg. I think it will be a waste of a video, a waste of an episode, if I'm honest with you. So we will go straight to the first MLS game of the season, unless the Champions League second round game appears on our schedule before the MLS begins, because I think it's safe to say we are probably through based on this performance today. Rusnak with a corner now. Can we get a 6? Good ball in. Looking for Dung on his debut. He hits the bar, and it was a great opportunity, but it's another corner for Reesy. There's still 22 minutes to go. It is mad. Good ball in again. Dung looking to make himself a nuisance and win the header. And is this going to be... No, it's not. I thought Schaubau were going to get themselves a breakaway and actually get a highlight in the game. We got a free kick here. Who's going to step up and take it? It's going to be Powder. Haven't seen him take a free kick. It was a lovely free kick, and it wasn't far away at all. It is still 5-0 to Reesy FC here. 3.24 is the expected goals at the moment. Toya's going to come off. Damn, can we have another sub? No, we can't. Bit of poor management there for me. I knew Toya was due to come off. Was recommending to only play 75 minutes, and he has to. He can't come off now because I've already used all of my substitutions. That's what happens when you play easy games. You kind of lose focus, make your subs, and then I totally forgot about we're supposed to bring Toya off. They should have an option where you can just bring off a man if you need to. Here's Toya now. Is he just going to bend this round? He is. Toya's shot, and it is. He went for the wrong side, in my opinion. I thought he'd bend it round to the far post. He tried to catch the keeper out the near one and didn't. We are approaching the end of the game. I haven't even shouted at the players today. I think that's the first time I've never done that in a game, and it's a beautiful 5-0 victory. It's a game that we absolutely bossed and dominated. And yeah, as I said, I'll probably jump straight to the season if I'm honest, because that was far too easy. And then so let's have a look at the schedule then. So we will play the Champions League second leg of the first round against Shabo offline, as I just mentioned. So let's come back then for the first game of the season as it stands. Unless the second round is slotted in before that, we'll play the Seattle game on YouTube, and yeah, join us for that one next time out, where we start the defence of our treble, of our crown, of the 3 crowns that we managed to accomplish last season, and we go on a hunt for the US Cup and the Champions League. So guys, if you did enjoy that video, please make sure you leave a like on there, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, make sure you hit the little bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time here for either the second round of the Champions League or the first game of the MLS campaign. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.